In honor of the 2023 MLB Draft beginning tonight, News 25's Ainsley Brent caught up with a player whose life was completely changed this time last year. She's in studio now to tell us more about it.
Earlier tonight, dreams came true for 70 talented athletes who heard their name called in the first two rounds of the 2023 MLB Draft. But that also means hundreds of other athletes are patiently waiting to see if they get a call. Someone who knows that feeling all too well is Southern Miss alum Tyler Stuart, who was drafted to the Mets in the 6th round last year. Stuart's testimony is proof that no matter when you get the call, what matters is how you answer it. Right-handed pitcher Tyler Stuart is from the state of Illinois, but found his home on the diamond in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Stuart was redshirted his freshman year and then had Tommy John surgery the next year. But he says the time off taught him a lot about himself and the game.
It's just a big part of my life where I kind of just matured as a person and a player. I mean, going through a hard injury, having COVID all at that same time it was a weird phase. And I think that just kind of sitting back and understanding the game at a better level really helped me.
Once he came back from playing summer ball in the Cape, Stuart says things started to click when now head coach Christian Ostrander began working his magic.
We just kind of looked at some stuff with our Rapsodo numbers, and I was throwing a 4-seam at a time, and he switched me over to a 2-seam, and that just kind of allowed me to kind of change my game. I'd say he really helped me there on the mental side of things. He was phenomenal there, and he honestly just changed me as a pitcher from like the mental side of things to where instead of kind of hoping for something to happen, he'd always say like expect things to happen. And I think that was one of my biggest takeaways from my time with him.
Having expectations on the rubber completely changed Stuart's mindset when delivering to the plate, but he had no idea what to expect when it came to the 2022 MLB Draft.
You really don't know if you're going to get drafted. If you do know you're going to get drafted, you don't know what round, you don't know to who. It's kind of a weird feeling. I think my biggest piece of advice is just knowing that it's all going to work out like it's supposed to. I mean, I never knew that I'd get drafted in the 6th round. I never knew I'd get drafted by the Mets. I had no idea, but I'm sitting here a year later and it worked out. And there's really no reason to just stress about stuff like that. Like it's all going to work out in the end.
To say it worked out for Stuart is an understatement. 703 minor league pitchers have thrown at least 40 innings this year, and Stuart is currently leading all of them with a 1.55 ERA. He also hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in his 14 starts for the Brooklyn-Cyclones, the AAA affiliate of the Mets.
I think the Mets was just an overall great fit for me. I think that just the way that they've used me and the ability to make stuff better and make me feel like, yeah, there's work to do, but at the same time, like you do have like really good abilities to do stuff in the weight room, whether it's on the performance side of things in there, or if it's on the field making pitches in certain counts. I feel like they've just done a really good job of installing like confidence inside of me.
Here's to hoping more incredible athletes like Tyler find their confidence in the 2023 MLB Draft. I'm Ainsley Brent with WXXV, the place for sports.